What about Irv Gotti?
Irv Gotti was a great friend. Him and Ja Rule. I had a great time shooting Thug Lovin', but that's another rumor that I was going to sign with Murder Inc.
That was never?
No.
So it seems to me at this point you're more want to be independent than be with a label.
Definitely.
Would I be correct in saying that?
Definitely.
So what's your relationship with Ja Rule?
He's a good friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is he so misunderstood?
Ja, I don't know. Ja's just Ja. He cool. He's a cool cat. I don't know why he's misunderstood.
Because he had some of the great hits.
Yeah, he had a lot of hits.
Yeah,
a lot of hits.
You mentioned Irv Gotti, who recently passed away. I think he was suffering from diabetes, and he ended up succumbing to that illness. What should people know about Irv?
He was a special cat, man. He loved music. He loved seeing people successful.
Right.
He loved that. He loved making sure that you got your just due. You got paid. I think for the video Thug Lovin', I got paid like $1 million to shoot it. And the top of that building coming off that helicopter was the scariest ever in my life because I'm so afraid of heights.
Right.
That it was just like, I don't think I can do this. And the wind was blowing and it was just all kinds of things going on. And I was just like, I have to nail this first take.
You don't want to do it again, huh?
Because I don't want to do it again. So we nailed the first take and
you was out.
I was out.
What can our culture, we see Irv was battling that. What can our culture do to take hypertension, diabetes, things about our health? How do we get us to take things more seriously?
We have to eat better. We have to take better care of our bodies. We have to read on a lot more on these things that are bad for us.
Right.
So we got to really take care of ourselves.
I see videos you working out. It seems like you're trying to get in front of and getting better health yourself.
Yes, I am.
Is that because obviously you got a beautiful wife, you got kids, but how much is that? Performing and just I want to be in better health. I want to see my grandkids.
I just want to be in better health.
Right.
Better shape. I want to be around for a long time. I'm healthy now and I want to stay that way. I want to get more healthy, better health.
You had a great quote. You said, you don't know you're an addict until it gets worse and worse and worse. And you're so far down the road. You didn't realize you were an addict?
Not for a long time. I think I thought I was still partying.
Right.
But I was in denial.
The projects, you grew up in the Boston projects. You have 7 brothers and sisters. How many bedrooms did that home have?
5.
Man, you were living good.
We lived fairly well. Stanley's laughing.
What was a normal day in the Brown household? Mom, pops, 7 kids.
Lots of laughter. Lots of laughter. My father was a comedian and my mother used to just tease him all the time.
Okay.
But my father was a hard-working construction worker that worked every day of his life. And Friday night, he'd give my mother that check and he'd go out and come home Sunday.
Damn.
And
that's pretty. Work hard, work Monday through Friday, get a check, deuces.
Come home Sunday.
I don't think that's going over well in today's time.
Nope.
You witnessed your best friend get stabbed at 11 years of age.
Yes.
What type of psychological impact did that have on you, Bobby?
It made me want to get out of the projects.
Okay.
It made me want to work hard at what I believed in, which was entertainment.
Right.
It really made me put the group together and strive to be the best that we could possibly be.
There was also, you had to deal with a lot of trauma. You saw your friend get stabbed. There was a situation where you were molested by a priest.
Almost, really.
Almost.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. How does one deal with situations like this? How does as an 11-year-old, you see your best friend get stabbed and you have the encounter where you're almost molested by a priest? How does the psychological deal with that move forward? What impact does that play in one's life?
Makes you not trust a lot, but prayer has always been a part of my life where God has always been like right there protecting me from having to go through the worst of things.
Right.
And even when I did have to go through the worst of things, just being able to talk about it and pray about it, I think got me through a lot of the different situations I've been in.
Having a 2-parent household, what did you learn from your parents?
Oh, family is everything.
Okay.
Laughter is a big part of growth and just, love. How to love somebody. And
Father. What type of father is Bobby Brown?
I'm a yes man. I give my kids everything.
Do you try to give your kids what you didn't have as a child?
I had basically everything that I wanted as a child. So giving my kids whatever they want is just me just being normal. I don't let them run all over me, but my daughters probably. My daughters,
your wife shaking her head like he definitely let him run over. he definitely let him run over him. How have you tried to improve as a father? Because you saw your mom and dad live in a house and they made sure the kids had, and you saw that relationship. You said you're a praying family. You saw you guys eat together. So how have your parents watching them, how have that helped you become a better parent?
I think being present in their lives at all times and not disappearing on them.
Right. Tell us about your daughter's charity. Your daughter, unfortunately, very tragically passed away at the age of 22, but you established a charity.
Yes.
What is this charity, and tell people where they can?
The charity is called the Bobby Christina Serenity House, and we are a safe haven for domestic violence, abused women and abused children and men.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because we like to do something before 2 something.